She had me sitting in the freezer drinking milk. Like that was supposed to calm me down. Y'all, I was tripping. I'm talking about I was tripping. Like, you know how Smokey was when they gave him that stuff and he was running down the street? I was in the freezer tripping. I had jobs in high school. I had a kid in 11th grade. You know, I was the only one with a car. I had to pay my little, because I needed money for gas. I needed money for that baby. So I had me a little Walgreens job in 11th grade. You know, and I was getting my little 2-day shifts, and I was balling. I ain't gonna lie, what was that, $9? Regardless, nix all of that. The girl Shalonda, right? We working on the register. And I'm hungry. My stomach is touching. It's damn near in my ass. And I look at Shalonda, and ain't Shalonda digging in her pocket and eating a brownie while we both on the register ringing people up. And I look over, I said, fuck, Shalonda, give me a piece of that brownie. And she broke me off a little piece. She broke me off a little piece in the corner, fat bitch. She broke me off a little piece in the corner and passed it over to me. I grabbed it and I ate it real quick. And I got the snacking on. I'm like, what's in here? Walnuts or macadamia? And she whispered back, she was like, that's a weed brownie. I said, what? I said, ooh, we get ready to be fried. We get ready to be fried, Shalonda. Right? She like, we is, Ma. Mind y'all, I don't smoke no stuff. I don't do no stuff. This the first type of anything I'm ever consuming in my life. You know? So I'm like, what? I heard about it. But, you know, this is my first time having it, and it's macadamia and walnuts in it. It's kind of crunchy, and it was good, too, and I was hungry. So, didn't 10 minutes go by? I promise you, a good 10 minutes, and I start feeling something. I start hearing voices. I start feeling just something, just saying, slap every bitch in here right now.
One at a time, bitch.
I look over. I said, Shalonda, what was in that stuff? You sure that was just a little bit of marijuana? She said, yes, Ma, calm down. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. Let's get a halal platter and we going to chill. I start skitzing out. Start tripping. And somehow, some way, she was trying to save herself and her job because she didn't know that I ain't never consumed no type of drugs or nothing like that before. She said, Ma, just come here. She said, go sit in the freezer. Just go sit in the freezer. Mind y'all, she had me sitting in the freezer drinking milk. It's a myth. Why are you giving me milk? Why you got me in the freezer drinking milk? Right? This is a true story. I promise you, this is a true story. She had me sitting in the freezer drinking milk. Like that was supposed to calm me down. Y'all, I was tripping. I'm talking about I was tripping. Like, you know how Smokey was when they gave him that stuff and he was running down the street? I was in the freezer tripping. So I got on my phone. I called my peoples. I said, hey, tell all my cousins to come down here right now and come down here to fight Shalonda. Everybody come jump her right now. She gave me something and I'm stuck and I think I'm going to hell now. Everybody come down here right now. We need to jump Shalonda. Now, my family, they all going in an uproar. They like, Ma, what's wrong? What's wrong? We need to call the ambulance. So I'm tripping on the phone in the freezer. I'm like, she got me locked in the freezer. Everybody come down here and let's bang on her like a pinata. It was just too much. It was too much going on. Then they came and got me out the freezer. One of the shift leaders at the time, she's like, Ma, we need to get you out of here. I want you to just clock out now. I want you to clock out. She took me upstairs to try to clock out. I'm falling and I'm wobbling. And she like, clock out, clock out. I heard her saying something like she was white. And my ancestors was saying, what does this white lady keep yelling at you, yelling clock out? And to this day, I don't know if she was really yelling clock out. Whatever she was saying, clock out, cock out. Something she said was racist, the way she was saying it, and her teeth was kind of yellow. And it looked like she spit some black on me. Something said, pull her hair. Pull her hair and drag her to the ground real fast. Just not hard. Not hard or like strong as you a dude. You know what I'm saying? But just yank her because she keeps saying clock out or cock out or something she calling you. And I dragged her right to the ground. Yup. And then when she got up, I said, my fault. I'm off that stuff. And then they took me to the ambulance. They called the ambulance for me. They had to put me in the white jacket, the ones that keep your arms like this. They had to keep me in it, and I was going crazy. All I kept saying was, God, please don't let me be stuck like this. I had to be stuck like, I was stuck like that for like a good 3 days. I'll never use another brownie. I ain't touched a brownie since. And then Shalonda gonna quit. She gonna quit. What you quitting for? You know you gave me that brownie with all them almonds and macadamia nuts in it. She know my cousins wanted that. They needed her. Yeah. But it wasn't her fault though. I was being greedy and I asked her for something. Don't matter though. She tried it.